I'll wait for that to get off the screen. There we go. Hey everybody, Cheeto here, and we are back with another episode in the Crafting Utopia server. The intro sequence is actually filmed a few days ago. And, I'm sorry, I'm just reading the chat, it's so ridiculous. A few days ago, and that was when I had pretty much nothing done, and I have done a lot of work over the weekend. And I'm really loving the look of this, so let me glance down at this map. Oop. Look at all that. Is that something on fire over there? Probably. So, yeah, it's just the lava. Or the pumpkins. No, it's just random lava. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. So, kill this creeper. So I haven't done a lot of work in the beginning when I was just building my blaze farm. And I decided I'll just scrap all the recording and just record anew. So, I have done this. I've also decorated everything else too. But I've also done this. This is only a half of the way done. Not even half, probably a fourth of the way done. But I'm basically turning this into its own little section of the nether. And it's going to look really cool. And I think this is the major part of this island. It's just going to be netherrack. So I've got a lot to collect. And netherrack's pretty easy. But I'm really liking it. It's been really fun doing this. And I kind of got this idea from watching a few people play Final Fantasy, the Minecraft map. Not Final Fantasy, vinyl, like the records. But one section had kind of like trees made out of bedrock and iron bars, and I just thought, well, obsidian's good. And it doesn't look too bad, especially with the iron bars, but figured, add extra light too. But it's going to take a lot of iron bars. Oh boy, so how do we get up there? Yeah, it's a little inconvenient to get up there, so let's go back to my house where it's nice and dry. Alright, so the only real way to get there at the moment is to just get there through a nether portal, and it's only in my house. Where that clip is. So if we'll go in here. Oh, by the way, Ghosty Toasty moved out. And we caught a rip-off artist. I had to kill you for that. So, this is basically going to scrap, so I figured I might turn this into a mob farm. Or not. I'll just leave this guy here by himself. All by himself. And I bought it in portal frame. With a few diamond blocks, so I could at least get to the end. And farm some endermen, so that'd be really nice. So anyway, let's head back into the nether. In the long tunnel. And it's going to take me a little bit to get there, so I'm going to cut to when I get there. Are those hoppers too? Oh. Oh, no, they're not. Don't move! Awesome. Alright, so we're at the top of the tower now. Let me let the world load in, as you can see. Oh man, look at that. It's really starting to look more and more like the nether. And you can see, I'm kind of starting to add my own terrain as I go as well, because this is just a plains biome, so it's not too dramatic. So I'm going to start adding in my own, like, hills and things like that. But this is going to go way up into the sky, and assuming maybe around a Y of 230 maybe. I have to see, I have to check. because I've already kind of planned this out in MC Edit, because it was much easier to go ahead and get the shape of it, because it's a very mathematical shape. So, you know, I need an easier way to get... Oh, I have ender pearls. Awesome. Oh, I didn't take... Oh, because I have feather falling. Okay. But, yeah. There is not much more I have done, because, you know, I kind of figured a lot of... You know, this isn't a whole much to update on, but... Oh! You know what I just remembered? By the way, I'm having a hell of a time trying to sync these two nether portals. I have no clue what's going on. No clue. But, I'll have to explain that maybe a little later, another episode, when I try to go back to it, because it's not easy to keep removing obsidian and trying again, so I'm gonna have to maybe, you know, think more about it. And you know what I just thought about? The first time I came to this area, which was kind of just by a fluke, I generated right here initially, and I kept the obsidian that stayed here. I wonder if it's still seeing it as a nether portal. We use MCMMO to remove those blocks. Okay, I'm wondering if that's still seeing it as a nether portal, and that may be the issue. And if it is, really, was it that simple? That's not funny. But I'm gonna try another time, you know, when I'm not on camera, because, you know, it's not the funnest thing to try. So, let's, go back into the nether, actually, and I'll give you an update on what I've done with that blaze farm I have in the beginning, because I actually kept that from over the weekend. Get out of here! Get out of here. Thank you. Alright, I'll be right back when I get to the blaze farm. That's not necessarily the safest path. As long as I don't run into any ghast, I'm perfectly fine. But, not too far from here. This is the mine I've been using to find nether quartz, and I've actually found quite a few stacks. Ooh, lagging a little bit. Nether lag. Give it a minute to catch up. There we go. I've actually probably found about 10, 15 stacks. Not from here. This was still a loaded chunk, but it's way down the line, even further past this. But it's fairly common, and it's a good source of EXP too. But it's not too difficult to find. So let me turn here and just follow these torches until I get there. So I will be right back when I get there. Alright, so we are here. Awesome. And I have actually done too much work here. Too much. And let's see. Come on, Blaze, get us spawning. Come on. Wiki wiki. Really? Oh, you see that? It's ridiculous. So I've done a little too much decoration here, but I've been trying to pretty this up, you know, just for camera. But this blaze farm is pretty neat. The only problem is down here, there's no way to push the blaze in there. I mean, there is, but it probably won't cause. It's probably going to cause them a little hits here and there. So other than that, they're probably just gonna have to push each other in there, and I'll have to wait for that. So it's good, but you know, it probably could be a little better. So, but I'm not complaining. They're good source of EXP until I can find an Enderman farm. So let's head down here, and they are a one-hit kill now. Now this farm design, it's kind of like Etho's design with the pistons, but I used the build that Hypnotized made on Hermitcraft and in its Hardcore series. This is where most of our this is where I learned the redstone. This is mostly where I learned the redstone from. So it's a really neat system. The only problem I had was you've got this line of repeaters right here, while this one was usually on one delay. I had to change it to full delay, these last three, and that gave them plenty of crushing space. So I would normally say what these are, but I really cannot think of it. I'm out of it today. Just not feeling too great, and I wasn't feeling too great over the weekend, which is why I didn't necessarily have a vlog on Friday. So, still. There we go. And they'll just drop down. And behind me is... I don't know, I just turned around because I thought I broke a block. Behind me I have my automatic smelter, which is, for some reason, a lot more complicated than I thought it would be, but blaze rods go here, get deposited. I don't have a torch, so I'm just gonna do that. No one will know. Blaze rods go in this hopper, which go into this hopper minecart, which just get distributed along in here, which go into the back of the furnaces. So all you gotta do is pull this lever, minecart goes along. You can't see it. You used to be able to see it, but I covered it up so you could disable the hoppers that feed into the netherrack. So I didn't want to use all of it, but I've used quite a bit of it. As you can see, I still need to make these into nether brick. So turn it off, and I got all the amenities you'll ever need out here just for enchanting. So I've done way too much work here. I mean, it's just for camera too, and you know, I was just kind of thinking about that all week, like, how do I make it look good? And you know, I just kind of stopped here because I'm like, I gotta stop wasting resources on this and get back to the project at hand. Whew boy. So, you know, I feel like I should hop into MC Edit and give you a little sneak peek at what I have, but not MC Edit, but my creative world, because that's where I made it in. So let's head over there and I'll show you what I got in mind. Be right back. Alright, we're here back in my ridiculous little creative world, and I'm just trying to... I don't know what I was doing there. But you can see here, I was trying to work with these nether portals, and this will work. It's not roughly the size of, you know, what I'm doing on the server, but, I mean, still. Come on, it didn't work. Oh, here it is. The nether tower. But it is obviously a lot more bigger, you can tell by the shadow, but here it is. The entirety of the nether tower. If we go down here, this is where you would come in through the nether portal. Yeah, this is sandstone, but I figured, you know, quartz would look better. Coming through the nether portal, head up the stairs, watch your step, because that will kill you, even if you have feather falling 4. Little lobby area still, head up even more. Another lobby area, but this one has a stairs. This is a ladder, silly. Oh, another lobby area where you can further head upstairs. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Maybe a lobby. Oh, here we have just a simple beacon. I was gonna put this here for the heck of it, but I haven't really decided what more to put in here. And someone gave me a nice idea that it could be an arena. And that'd be so cool. You can come up here to the top and duke it out with whatever, because I thought I wanted to make it like really, like you have another tower down here, but you have nice like trees and everything up here. So I thought it'd be really funny. It's like a, I can't even think of the word, but like a paradox in a structure. But, and down here I was kind of messing with the new daylight detectors. Are these not on? No, these are on. That's not on. No, it's just lighting glitch. Oh, I had to, these, I don't know, it still needs a lot of work, but I had to do some planning here before I could do anything else. So, other than that, I think that's about all I have planned. What do you think of this? Should this be maybe a PvP arena? You can have everything down here, like some preset weapons and things like that, or should it just maybe just be, you know, wizard tower of some sort? I'm not sure. So, and another thing I'd like to address, as you can tell, I'm still using default. While I do have the updated SMP's revival. Wait for this to load for a second. SMP's revival. Oh, maybe they did fix it. The skybox is working now. Maybe it was just Optifine, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about, I've been using default more because this wasn't working for a while, but I don't know, I've kind of gotten back into default. Either that or I can go use Sphax too, which looks, you know, it's a lot more high res. And it looks just as fine too, especially with the marble. But I don't know, let me know if what you think. So I'm going to cut it off here so I can make it back to the server's event. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.